Hello and welcome to the solutions video for Quotient Identities on ck12.org in their Trigonometry section. Alright, so if cosine theta is 5 over 13 and sine theta is 1 over 13, interesting, sine theta should be 12 over 13 to make this work. Cosine squared plus sine squared has to equal 1, and here it doesn't. But anyway, this is tan is sine over cos, so that would be 1 over 5. So I'm going to improve this question. The option is in the question. Okay, question has a content error. Okay, I'm hoping we get a way to do it. Okay, we don't have a way to specify, but I will do it again. So the suggestion. Oh, sorry. Let's see if there's a way I can generally put this on here. I don't think we can, so never mind. But yes, this should have sine theta is 12 over 13 to make it actually true. Anyway, so if we want to fill in the blank for the trigonometric function, tan is sine over cos. We have sine and cos, so sine over cos would be 65 over 72 for our tan. So here is our tan. It's tan root 2 over 23. And the value of cosecant A will be. So we're just given the tan. We have to find cosecant. Now, 10 root 2 squared is 200. 23 squared is 529. So, okay, if we take 329, we need to check our prime factors of 329. So 329 is 47 times 7. Alright, you know what? I have found a better approach to the one we were using. If we make reference to the formula sheet, we will see that 1 plus cotan squared equals cosecant squared. So if we're asked to find the value of cosecant, that's going to be 1 plus 1 over tan squared. At least that'll be our cosecant squared. So if our tan is 10 root 2 over 23, then our cosecant squared will be 1 plus 23 over 10 root 2 squared. So that is 1 plus 23 squared, and then this is 200 down here. Our 23 squared, going back to the calculator for a moment, is 529. So 529, oh, plus 200. Should have had the 200 first. That's a 729 over 200. So cosecant will be the square root of that. So we don't know if it's positive or negative yet. 729, I believe, is 27 squared. It is. So we have a 27 over 10 root 2. And as we said, it could be positive or negative. Now, the 10 root 2 we had is in the denominator. They have this rationalized. We multiply by root 2 on the top and bottom. That gives us 22 root 2 over 20. Now, cotangent over cosecant is cos over sine divided by 1 over sine. So this simplifies to simply cos. So if cosecant is 5a and secant is 3b, then the value of tan theta, well, if tan is sine over cos, then tan would be secant over cosecant. Putting the secant in the numerator, we'll get the cosine in the denominator. Putting the cosecant in the denominator gets the sine in the numerator. So secant over cosecant is 3b over 5a. So if this is the value of cotan b, we want to find the value of sine b. Remember, sine is just the reciprocal of cosecant. So if cosecant squared is 1 plus cotan squared, then cosecant is 1 plus y over root 3 x. Oh, not root x, root 3x. We square that. That's 1 plus y squared over 3x squared. So this is a 3x squared plus y squared over 3x squared. If we put it over a common denominator, we reciprocate, and sine squared is 3x squared plus y squared over 3x squared. So sine alone will be the square root of that, which will be our option D. Or sorry, no, our D here would be reciprocated. We found, oh, we got the 1 plus cotan squared. Yes, so then our sines, oh, yeah, so the sine squared, I said reciprocal, and then I never actually reciprocated. So yes, we picked the right solution here. So we have sine squared plus 1 is 7 over 5, and cos squared plus 2 is 13 over 15, or 13 over 5. The value of cotan is, well, if we solve for sine, that's going to be 2 over 5. If we solve for cosine, or cosine squared, sorry, that's 3 over 5. So sine squared over cos squared is 2/5 over 3/5. So sine over cos is the square root of 2 over 3. They're saying this is incorrect. Okay, let's try the scratch pad, which I suppose we could be doing here from the start. It's got a built-in whiteboard. Alright, so sine squared a is 2 over 5. Cos squared a is 3 over 5. So sine squared over cos squared is 2 over 3. So sine over cos, which is 10, is root 2 over 3. That is what we're getting, but I'm sure that's what we picked last time. Okay. Oh. No, I didn't read it correctly. I solved for the tan and they asked for the cotan. Root 3 over 2 would have been the correct answer. So as long as that's what it's keyed to, the question is okay. Right. So here we have cotan and sine. What's the value of cosine? Well, cotan is cos over sine. So we multiply that by sine, we just get cos. So it's going to be a positive root 2 over 2. So which of these is undefined as predicted by the quotient identities? Sine of 90 is 1. Cos of 90 is 0. Tan of 90 is 0. Cotan is 1 over 0. That's the undefined one. Oh, sorry. Tan is the sine over cos. I had that one upside down. So again, tan, sine over cos, x over 9 times 3 over y. The 3 cancels with the 9 and reduces to an x over 3y. All right, so these solve our quotient identities.